Hey, second graders, this is chapter 11, lesson 4, compare customary links. This is on page 665. Please open up your books to this page now. Alrighty, so the main focus of today is taking two objects and then comparing them. When I flip over the next page, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alrighty, you can compare lengths of an object. So for the guided practice here right at the top on page 666, they are comparing two objects here. You have one, a baseball bat, and then also a golf club. If you look over to the right, it has given us the lengths of both already, and it is showing us that there is a difference between the baseball bat and the golf club. You're noticing the difference here. Look at the baseball bat. The baseball bat is a little bit longer than the golf club. And as you can see over here, take your pencil. Let's fill in that information here. The baseball bat is 33 inches. All right, after you filled in 33 inches for the baseball bat, next you have 31 inches for the golf club. So take your pen and fill in 31. All right, so now that we have both lengths of our baseball bat and then the golf club, we are going to complete the next step. So when we compare, we're comparing if the objects are longer or shorter. So in this case, it says the baseball bat is 33 inches long. Okay, so we know that from the top here. So if you haven't done so already, take your pen and write in 33 on the dotted lines there. Next sentence says the golf club is 31 inches long. Yeah, we saw that from the top here. We saw that the golf club is 31 inches, so take your pencil and then also write that in as well. And then next sentence is going to tell us how we are going to compare the two. So it says the golf club is blank inches shorter than the bat. So we know that the golf club is actually indeed shorter than the baseball bat. So if you take a look here, we have a few inches there that's showing that it's shorter than the baseball bat. And if we do 33 minus 31, we get 2. So we take the length of the bat minus the length of the golf club. So the baseball bat minus golf club. So 33 minus 31, and that gives us 2. So the golf club is 2 inches shorter than the bat. Alrighty, take in next. Look up at what we got next. So find the objects and measure them. Write the lengths. Write longer or shorter. All right, so number 1 here. So you're going to find the lengths of the crayon. And then this image over here is a pencil. All right, so I switched the video over here so you can show my ruler and then the objects that were mentioned in the video. So I've first grabbed my crayon and I'm going to first measure the crayon. So the crayon is line up this a little bit better here. I would say it's closer to 3 inches there. It does come pretty close to the half, but we're going to say it's 3 inches there. Next up, we're going to grab our marker. So we're going to grab our pencil here. We're going to measure the pencil as well. So we'll line up that eraser to the 0 at the end. And our pencil is closer to 7 inches there with our ruler. All right. All right, so coming back, we said that our crayon is 3 inches long. And then we said our pencil is 7 inches long. So we're going to compare the two images that we have here, the two tools. So we're going to put the biggest one on top, which is the pencil. The pencil was 7 inches, and then the crayon was 3 inches. So we're going to do 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. So how much bigger is the pencil than the crayon? We said 4. The pencil is 4. Sorry about the writing here. The pencil is 4 inches. It is longer. It's 4 inches longer than the crayon. All right, moving on. Number 2. We have 2 images here. It looks like a chalkboard, and then we have a desk. Here at home, I do not have a chalkboard, but the closest thing I can think of to a chalkboard would probably be a TV.
All right, so I have my ruler here again, and we're going to be measuring the TV since I don't have a chalkboard. We're going to put the ruler up here to the TV, and as you can see, it doesn't really quite reach the top there, so we're going to have to use another ruler. Move our ruler up. All right, so as you can see, if we can focus, we have another ruler stick up. We have a little bit left at the top, but it's pretty close to 2 feet.
All right, so it took 2 rulers to get to pretty close to the top of the TV there. So we're going to say 2 feet there. All right, next up we have a desk.
All right, so this table I have here looks pretty close to the desk that it shows in the notebook here. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put it right here. So far I'm going to need another ruler. So I'm going to put my finger here. All right, about there. And that's pretty close to 2 feet. But now the way we got a little bit of ruler going over, so we're going to say it's pretty close to 2 feet.
All right, so we're going to take our pencils and we're going to fill in a 2 for our desk. And we have a very unique situation here. Ooh, that's a great looking 2. And the desk is what? Well, comparing the 2 objects that we have here, we have 2 minus 2. Right now we have no objects that are bigger than each other. So the desk is 0 feet longer. Or you can use shorter here because they're both the same in height, or pretty close to it, I should say. All right, moving on to the next page. All right, so we're going to find the objects, measure them, and write the lengths. And we're going to also write longer and shorter. All right, so same deal here for this page. You answer the sentence below.
All right, I grabbed my ruler here and my paper clip. I'm going to line it up really quick here. And my paper clip is closer to 1 inch.
All right, now that we found our measurement for paper clip, we're going to fill in our 1. If I can write. All right, so we filled in a 1 for our paper clip. It was 1 inch long. Next up, we're going to find our marker.
All right, so I found a marker here, and now I'm going to line it up with my ruler. All right, so taking a look, our marker is closer to 5 inches. So take your pencil and then write it
in the 5 inches spot for the marker. All right, next up, you're going to compare the 2 items. I want you to pause your screens now and take this time to find the paperclip is blank inches blank. So you're going to find the difference between the 2, comparing, and then you're going to say, is it shorter or is it longer? Alrighty, so the marker is 5 inches long, taking our biggest number put up here, and then our paper clip is 1 inch, which leaves us with 4. All right, so that tells us that the paper clip is 4 inches shorter than the marker. It's 4 inches smaller. Alrighty, next up is a car, and then we have a bookshelf. So for these 2, I'm just going to give you the measurements. I did some measuring in my car outside already, and don't forget, we are using feet. It says feet right here. So my car is actually, looking at how tall it is 5 feet. It is 5 feet tall. And I have a bookshelf that I also found too, and that one's 3 feet. 3 feet. There you go. All right, so take a moment, pause your screen now, and then fill in the blanks that are in the sentence below. Alrighty, you have on pause the video, and you are going to have the right answers here. All right, so 5 feet for the car minus 3 feet for the bookshelf. The car is a little bit taller than the bookshelf here, so we're going to do 5 minus 3, comparing the two. The car is going to be 2 feet. Oops. 2 feet. Here, let me erase that real quick. 2 feet shorter. Excuse me. Taller than the bookshelf. Since the car is taller, 2 feet taller for that. So that's what we get for our sentence there. All right, number 5 here. We're looking at a shoe, and then we're also looking at the notebook. So let me give you the measurements for that.
All right, similar to a shoe is a slipper. Here's our slipper here. And then we're going to take our ruler, and we're going to measure the shoe here. All right, taking a look. Oh, boy. Pretty close to... I would say that's about a foot. 12 inches.
All right, as you saw with our shoe there, our shoe, or our sandal, per se, was 12 inches long. All right, so let's find a measurement of a notebook.
All right, we got a classic notebook right here. We're going to take our ruler, and we're going to measure the notebook now. All right, lining up with the bottom here. We're going to take a look, and our notebook comes out to be just under 11 inches. So we're going to round it up closest to the closest inch right there. So 11 inches for the notebook.
All right, take your pencils and then fill in 11 inches for the notebook. All right, pause your screens and then finish the sentence. The shoe is blank inches blank. Pause the screens now. All right, so after comparing the two, we have the shoe of 12 inches, and then we have the notebook of 11 inches. And then we see that the shoe is just 1 inch taller, 1 inch longer than the notebook. So here, the shoe is 1 inch from our math there, and then inches taller. The shoe is taller, so we're going to put taller here. There we go. The shoe is 1 inch taller. All right, moving on to number 6. We have a doorway here, and then we have some lockers. And then we're not using inches or feet anymore, we're using yards. All right, so give me one. All right, so I took some measurements of my door already, and that one is coming out to be 2 yards. Alrighty, and I did not have any lockers here at my home, so I had to go on the internet and find some lockers and ask for some measurements on there. After Googling, I had lockers that reached out to 4 yards. Probably makes sense. We probably have our lockers probably stretch out about 4 yards in the classroom there. All right, so next up, we're going to do our comparing. Again, pause your computers and then finish the sentence below. All right, I'm going to use a different color here. Let's do green. All right, so after comparing, then we see that our lockers are actually longer than even the height of the door there. So we're going to do 4 minus 2. All right, so the door is 2 yards. 4 minus 2 is 2. Shorter than the width of the lockers. All right, if you're doing good so far, pat yourself on the back. Moving on to the next page. All right, in a moment here, I'm going to ask you again to pause your screens. This one you can be able to do on your own. This is the problem solving problems. And we're also going to do the number 9. All right, so pause your screens now. Complete 7, 8, and 9 on your own. And then when you're done working by yourself, unpause the video and we'll go over the answers. All right, number 7. Again, the playground is set 90 yards long. So let's put that over here. Let's get our math problem ready. And then the field by my house is 80 yards long. So I'm going to put the big number on the top and the small number on the bottom there. And we're going to subtract it to find the difference. We're comparing the two. How much longer is the playground? The playground is going to be 90 minus 80. That is 10. All right, so the playground is 10 yards longer than the field by my house. Alrighty, going on to number 8. The blue hockey stick is 4 feet long. It's a different color there. And then the red hockey stick is 6 feet long. All right, we're comparing the two again. So 6 minus 4. How much longer is the red hockey stick? Since that one is the longest. All right, 6 minus 4 is 2. All right, so the red hockey stick is 2 feet longer than the blue hockey stick. All right, going on to our final problem, number 9. All right, moving on to number 9. Audrey's basketball hoop is 7 feet tall, and Isaac's basketball hoop is 1 yard taller. How tall is Isaac's basketball hoop? All right, so we got to do a little bit of conversion here, finding out, yards and feet and everything. But if you remember from our previous lesson, 1 yard is 3 feet. So, all right, if Isaac's basketball hoop is 1 yard taller, so we're going to do, and Audrey's is 7 foot, so we're going to have to do 7 plus 3 here. And that's going to give us 10. So 1 yard equals 3 feet. And it said that Isaac's basketball hoop is 1 yard taller. So that means Isaac's basketball hoop is going to be 10 feet. All right, awesome. All right, so that completes our point 4 lesson today. We'll be back tomorrow for point 5 lesson. Good luck with your homework. If you have any questions or concerns, please shoot us an email and let us know if you need anything. Thank you all for watching and good luck.